How we feeling? How we feeling? Welcome to the collective. Today we're going to be reviewing most recent horror movie, The Strangers Chapter 1, directed by Rennie Harlan. This movie is going to be co-starring Madeline Petch, who some of you might remember from Riverdale, and also Foy Gutierrez, who was also in Teen Wolf, if some of you watched that back in the day. I don't know if y'all seen the 2008 version of The Strangers. A lot of people are a fan of it. Some people might not like it. It might not be their forte. Me personally, I'm a really big fan of it. I love that movie. But unfortunately, this does not live up to the hype of the 2008 movie at all. It doesn't do it any type of justice. So we'll be giving some pros and cons in the video. Most of the video will be me giving the cons of things I disliked. I'll keep it spoiler free, but there weren't too many good things about this movie. If you've seen the 2008 version of The Strangers, then you've pretty much seen this version. It's verbatim, bar for bar, the same movie, pretty much. Like, all the things that happened really happened in this movie. It's just a modernized version of the story, if that's the way you want to put it. The couple starts off driving into town on a road trip, and they get to this part of town where there's not too many people. I think they said the population was 400, and you can tell the vibes in the town. They didn't like them at all. They like viewed them as outsiders. So they're inside the diner and they're getting bad treatment from some of the waitresses, and the cops are staring at them weird. The townspeople are staring at them weird. And when they get done eating, it just so happens that their car breaks down. And the mechanic just so happens to be right around there at the window to fix the car that broke down while they were in the diner, when they didn't have any car problems before that. The story started getting a little better once they got to the Airbnb, which is the modernized version of the house that they went to in 2008. You got the 2008 vibes for sure when you're getting the girl come up to the door and asking if Tamara was there. And then the guy leaves, and then while the girl's home alone, you can see the couple of the strangers walk through the house. She knocks on the door again. Some other weird things happen. She actually sees one of them in the house, and then the guy comes back. It's pretty much verbatim what happens in the original 2008 story, even to the part where when they find a gun and they use the gun and end up accidentally hurting somebody, you'll like know which parts are coming, if that makes sense. Even if you haven't seen it recently, it'll kind of refresh your mind as if like this is just like the 2008 movie, really. So I really didn't like that because that made things predictable, because there was times I was in the theater whispering to my girlfriend like this is about to happen, like not even spoiling it for her because she knew exactly. Like we were both looking at each other like with this type of look like, come on, like y'all couldn't have thought of anything better, anything more creative. It's like they just took the screenplay from 2008 and just put it in this, and then took out some things of cigarettes and changed it to devil's lettuce, and then took out the use of flip phones to iPhones and flashlights. So they really didn't do anything different with the story, except for maybe the ending. I would say the ending was a little bit different from how the original 2008 ended. But other than that, the good things you could take away from this movie are you do get the creepy vibes when the strangers are inside the house and when they're breaking down the doors, things like that. But then it's the scenes after that that the couple do just stupid things of like going outside when they know these people are there. Or like when the girl was home alone announcing the guy's name very loud when she knows that's not him at the door. And it's just things that like you would want to yell at the movie screen, like, what are you doing? Things that didn't happen in the 2008 movie. Because yeah, they had some silly things that they did, but it wasn't nothing that was like off the wall that had you like, really. In this movie, there were multiple things where you were looking at the screen and you were just confused, like what made them think that was the right idea or that was the right move to go about things, you know? So honestly, the movie itself, I would have to give it 2.5 out of 5 stars. I didn't want to make this review too long with you guys, because honestly, I just want to save you guys some money from this one. I might say wait till this one comes out on streaming services. If you have a friend that can grab you a ticket, or if you have the A-list Stubs member with AMC, you can get a free ticket, maybe go check it out. But honestly, don't waste your hard-earned money to go see it. You can just watch the 2008 version and have a way better time, way better experience with the movie. There's just no build-up. There's no suspense. You just don't feel for the characters, you know? And you really don't get the relationship vibes from the couple in the movie either. They really just seem like friends with benefits, or friends that, you know, have a good time with each other and that have good chemistry. You don't feel the the tension and like the despair when one or the other one is about to be in a certain situation, you know? So from the outside looking in, it just looks like they were just two friends that liked having a lot of fun. They didn't seem like they were a real couple. So that kind of took away from it also, because in the 2008 movie, you know that the man just asked the woman to marry him, and she had said no, actually. And that added a little bit of tension into the movie too, because it's like you're trying to survive with somebody that just told you no to marriage. So, and in this version, it didn't really have anything to add on to that. And on top of that, the strangers weren't as scary as the 2008 version. They didn't talk or anything like that. But just in the 2008 version, they were just way more intimidating. And you can just feel the actual fear in the heart of the people in the movie instead of this one. In this one, it really just seems like they were just going with the wind, you know? So thank you guys for tuning into this review. I'm sorry to let you guys down. If anybody was looking forward to see it, I was let down myself. I was really looking forward to see this one because I'm a really big fan of the 2008 one. So it really hurt my feelings to know that this is the route they took with it. But we're having a chapter 2 and a chapter 3. And I will say this, I will give those a chance. I will go to the theater to see those just to see how they do, just because they can't really copy another movie if they did go with the 2008 copy for the first chapter. So I'm really interested to see what they'll go on with chapter 2, especially because we're supposed to be getting the origin of the strangers. So I'm looking forward to that also. Thank you guys for tuning into The Collective. I appreciate you. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and tune into the other videos. We got some Steelbook unwrappings on there, and we also got some more wrestling talk coming up. You guys have a good day.